it was proof of principle. It demonstrated to us that actually the tools that have been developed for the general population are fit for purpose for this Hodgkin lymphoma survivor population and can pick up early stage lung cancers. And actually, that was very important in our conversations with NHS screening, because they could already see the potential value of a screening program. So, risk factors aside and working out who precisely should be screened and when they should be screened, just taking a broad sweep and just screening unselected patients, we picked up 2 cancers. That's quite a powerful message.
I think it's a fantastic project because you don't know that this problem's going on. I had no idea there was something wrong with my lungs.
So the treatment for the Hodgkin lymphoma is damaging to the Hodgkin cells. Clearly, we want to eradicate the lymphoma, but it's also damaging to normal tissue, and it damages the DNA. And that damaging process leads to mutations which then increase the risk of second cancers in later life. And the longer time passes, the more likely a second cancer could develop in that abnormal cell. And that's why time since treatment is such an important consideration.
They sent me a letter 2 or 3 years ago. Would I be prepared to have a test, a trial? Because there was a link with long-term survival of Hodgkin's disease and lung problems. They didn't mention cancer, but lung problems. I felt fine at the moment, at the time there, and I thought, well, I might go out, I just put it down. And then the more I thought about it, I thought, well, they've helped me a lot over the last 30 years. I'll go, it's only half a day out of my life, I'll just nip across to Manchester. I did. Some would say I drew the short straw because I did a CT scan that day. I spoke to quite a few people, did the CT scan, and within a week I was in the car with my wife and I got a phone call, we found some nodules. You need to come back for a second scan. So it all escalated from there. So 3 months later I went back in the December, and it had grown quite substantially from the little nodules they found. So then I was on the sort of fast track for treatment.
So we were not expecting to pick up any lung cancers in screening just over 100 patients. Having said that, we were very aware that we had a very high risk population with 40 plus years of follow-up. So it wasn't a surprise in that sense that we did pick up lung cancers. We were absolutely delighted that we picked up a case of early stage disease that was potentially curable with resection.
Yes, they said they would, hopefully it's still at an early stage and it's located in one place, and we'll take out that area of your lung and the surrounding lymph nodes, which I understood all from the history of Hodgkin's disease, and hopefully that would contain it, but we'll get rid of it. But afterwards, when they talked about chemotherapy, I was a bit shocked at that when they'd said they were going to take it all out and that would be it. When I thought about it, no, it's quite a wise move really, because there could be cells floating about your body, and we'll just give you a whack with this chemotherapy and hopefully it'll catch anything that's floating about. I've been happily married for 47 years now. My son, that was a big highlight, sort of lifted me out of the doom and gloom at the time. We've built a sort of second life until recent problems politically. In Italy, we've got a house over there which we've rebuilt and done up nicely.
We were certainly able to do much more with the project with the support from the Roy Castle Lung Cancer Foundation. So thank you in return for everything that you've done to support our research.
I can't say much more than thank you, really. You've saved my life. I don't think, especially finding out that it was small cell lung cancer, and spoken to people, different doctors at different places, that I wouldn't have had any signs and symptoms from that, where it wasn't in the lungs, until it was probably far too late, and it would just have been palliative care. In all fairness, I probably wouldn't be sat here talking to you now. I'd be long gone.